Hey, good morning. This is Pam, and welcome to my kitchen. Yesterday during the Super Bowl, I made a juice that was it was tangerine based, and it was so incredibly good that I had to do it again. So I wanted to bring it back because I have some pointers for you all, and I just wanted to share. And we're going to do this juice again because it was incredible. So hopefully you guys will give this one a try. It is really, really excellent. So we're going to start with a bag of tangerines. You buy tangerines sometimes in a little net bag. So I bought several bags at a farmer's market. I usually go at the end of the day and I just said, how many tangerines you have left? I'll take all of them. So I took like 6 or 7 bags. So tangerine juice to make 1 quart. You're going to take a bag of tangerines, and that is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 11 or 12. And then 2 regular oranges. And mine happen to be navel. We talked about that yesterday. Valencia makes the better juicing orange. A navel orange is from California. Those are the ones you normally eat. But all they had was navel. That's fine. So I took 2 navel oranges. A heaping handful of spinach. This is like a good, huge handful. The measurement says 3 cups. So a nice handful of spinach to give yourself a lot of nutrition. It spikes up your juice. Do you ever make any juices with water? Okay, that's the inside joke. Tomorrow, no, Catlin, as soon as watermelon becomes in season, you got it. And you need to be on this watching what I do. But yes, I do. But because watermelon is so delicious to eat, Catlin, I really am a little bit funny about juicing it. And when I do, I don't even juice it. And this is serious answer, Catlin, because when you put the juice in the juicer, all of the pulp comes out on the other side, and I don't want to waste any of it. So when I do watermelon, all I do is cut the green, very thin green rind off, and I leave all the white and all the red, and I put it in a Vitamix, and then I blend it. So my watermelon juice is more like a smoothie. All right, so here we go. Now, we're going to get started, and I'm going to talk to you guys about this juice. A flu epidemic going on in this country, and everybody is, it's bad. It's really bad to the point that there's fatalities involved in this flu that's going around. And I was telling you guys yesterday, I've never ever taken a flu shot, and I don't ever plan to, but I don't get sick. And case in point, there was a woman at my job, and she was like, don't hug me, I'm really, really sick, don't hug me. And I was like, I don't get any of that, give me a hug. So I gave her a hug. And then we had a standing joke, okay, when you are barking tomorrow and you're calling in sick, then you remember it was because you wouldn't listen and you gave her a hug anyway. But I didn't get sick. So, and I won't and I don't. But I take high volumes of vitamin C as a precaution in my juices. Because if you look at the vegetables that you put into your juice, and the fruits, depending on what you're putting in there, you're getting vitamin C, and you're getting it in a very pure form. You're not getting it from a test tube. This is not like a man-made vitamin. This is actually where the vitamin C comes from, out of your citrus. Okay, so I'm getting a pure jolt of vitamin C. Now, tangerine juice, I prefer it to orange juice because tangerines are super sweet. I recommend honey tangerines. They are divine. If you are able to find a farmer's market, buy them by the case. And then just juice every morning. And I'm not telling anybody to not take a flu shot. I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you to not take one. I just don't take them. That's just me. I'd rather spend some time with my juicer because the power of health is in my kitchen. And I'm a firm believer of that. So, now, for your green that you add in your juice, now I add spinach because I want to spike up the nutrients, and it's green juice. But if you're doing this, these are some do nots. do not add kale to your orange juice, or you're going to have to add a lemon or ginger, because the fruit, the tangerine nor the orange will cut the bitter taste of the kale. So do not add kale. Do not add my favorite green, which is parsley. Do not add parsley. Parsley has a distinct flavor, and it will ruin your orange juice. Don't use basil. I had a recipe for basil, and I tried it, and it was nasty. It tastes like basil. But when you use spinach, you will not taste the difference. Spinach, it will taste like orange juice. You don't taste the spinach at all. Spinach does not come to the party to be the star of the show. Spinach is a support. It's the supporting actor, and it does not try and step out and take the lead. So spinach will blend very nicely. It plays nicely with whatever you're ingesting. So I did a big handful of spinach. I'm going to finish out with the tangerines and the oranges. You guys wanted to see the juicer, so I now turn it forward so you can see exactly what's coming out of the juicer. So, but that's the fiber. And again, if I use vegetables or fruit that I really enjoy the fiber of, then I don't juice it. But oranges, apples, I don't mind. I'll juice those. Alright, so you haven't seen me put chia seed in my juice in a while. And the reason being is because I've been on a juice fast. And a juice fast is nothing that will have to go through your digestive tract. Chia seed, your body needs to digest. So when I'm on a juice fast, I don't use any chia. But I'm off my juice fast. I'm back on food, so I will be using chia this morning. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to get a scoop of chia. And I pour it into my juice, because chia will clump up, so you don't want that to happen. Alright, let's kind of have a little left over here. Alright. Oh, let's give it a taste before it goes off to be tucked away for my road trip. It is so delicious. Now, I want you guys, again, you know the drill. I want you to drink at least a quart of green juice a day. This one counts as a green juice, but really you need to drink at least one that's predominantly vegetables with a little bit of fruit. This one is predominantly fruit with a little bit of green. So I technically don't consider this a green juice. It's the one that's predominantly vegetables. That's your green juice. But once you've had 1 quart of that, then this is your fun juice. And I'm all about that. So if you guys want, and it's fun juice, but it's also good for you because it has so much vitamin C. We're in the winter. There is flu going around like crazy. So protect yourself. Definitely protect yourself. Now, if you're not going to juice, again, use some Juice Plus. It's 30 fruits and vegetables a day, and I always take it. So I work on a cruise ship, so I'm around thousands of cooties a day, because you're around thousands of people from other countries all over the world. You don't know what people have. You don't know what they bring when they're coming on a ship. So I take this to guard myself against getting sick. And I seldom get sick. Very seldom. In 6 years, I've been sick on a ship once. And I was kind of down for the count on that one. But that was about 2 years ago. And other than that, I don't get sick. And I take my Juice Plus. There's berries, there's greens, and there's the reds. And if you take all 3, you've got 30 fruits and vegetables a day. Okay. Very easy to do. But I still juice because I want to have what's in my kitchen fresh. I know what went in it. And I'm good to go. Alright? So that's 1 green juice down. I'm going to do the one with all veggies next. But I wanted to share with you guys as far as what greens to put, because we talked yesterday when I made this yesterday on camera. We talked about it, and I just said put spinach. I didn't explain why the other ones don't work, but the other ones don't work. The other greens don't work because they come with a taste. They have their own flavor, and it's very distinct, whereas spinach does not, okay? So, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you guys.